And it looks like that's working. Audio is working. Are the closed captions working? Let's take a look here. Oh, it's actually on a delay, so it's going to take a second. So let's just start it out. Welcome, one and all. Greetings, sophants and sapients, ladies and gentlemen, those that are neither and those that are in between. I am the Sarcasm Detector, also known as the Lowlife Cat, on Twitch and other places. And as you can see, I'm a cat, a VTuber, and a variety streamer. In today's stream, we're going to be playing some Transport Fever 2. We're starting up a brand new map. I already have it started. I'm just going to click that to get that loaded up. So yeah, we're starting a new map. The spring update has finally been released, so we're no longer playing on the beta. This is the official release. And we're going to be playing it on hard difficulty. Not the very hard like the last map we were doing, because that absolutely kicked our ass. Just a little bit too difficult. I think there might be some slight balance issues with the very hard difficulty. So for the moment, we'll stick with hard. And that's what she said. And for those of you who are new to the channel, I like to do chill and calm content. For the most part, there may be mayhem, shenanigans, and even tomfoolery going on the screen, but I will be my usual calm and laid-back self. So sit back and enjoy the show. And if you do enjoy it, consider giving me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below in the comment section. And perhaps even consider joining my Patreon to give support. In any event, let us get started in this. So here we go. Brand new, fresh map. Temperate climate. No waterways. A little bit randomly generated. It's actually lots of flat area, so I guess that's going to be good. We're going to take a look around here and see what we have going from all the towns and stuff. So we have Wincanton here. These are all European names, by the way. So it needs tools and fuel. We have a fuel depot here, and we do have tools right there. Tools requires planks from the sawmill, which requires logs from the forest. We only have the one forest here. So that's going to be a bit iffy because I believe this is a 2-to-1. Yeah, unfortunately, it is a 2-to-1. How much can this generate? 400. So that's going to output 200. And this is just a 1-for-1. So this can probably output another 200 here. Like it'll probably hit that. So that's a consideration. Over here, we do have the fuel depot. We have some crude oil here, which we can send to the oil refinery. And then send that back up here. And that has the same issue. Whereas this one's a 2-to-1. These generate 400. That turns it into 200 oil. And this one's just a 1-for-1. So we can probably generate about 200 from here. We do have a farm. Although nothing that requires food. This one's actually a really good farm. Look at that. There's interesting thing about the farm. If we take a look here, or sorry, this is the food producer, the processing plant. These are the farms. These generate 200. And this is also a 2-for-1. So each farm can generate 100 food, but there are 4 levels to this. So you can connect 4 farms up to this food processing plant. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 farms here. So we can technically max out this food plant, although it doesn't want food. Over here we have tools and fuel as well. So it's pretty much exactly the same as that. And what do we have around the city? We do have goods factory. We have a steel factory. Steel factory is interesting because we have 1, 2 iron mines, 3 iron mines, 4, and then we have a whole bunch of coal as well that we can add to that. We do have a construction yard here, and we do have a quarry. So I made a mistake before. I was working under the assumption that the construction material plant was a 2-for-1. It's not. It's a 1-for-1. So you can hook this thing up. Let's see. This guy can do 400, and this guy can go up to 400. So you basically just, it's 1-for-1. You connect 1 quarry to 1 construction plant, and it'll max out. So that's a good thing. Yeah, that's pretty interesting here. Pontefract requires goods. Goods are really hard to make. It's a really long process. Like, it's probably the most difficult thing to make. Let's close that real quick. You have chemicals here. Basically, where's the goods? You need chemicals and you need steel. The steel, of course, we have here. And the plastic, which requires oil. We have crude, and an oil here. So technically we can. This would become a pretty complicated area. Benton with worth, goods and bricks. Which we already know we have here. Just kind of checking what else we have. We do have a machines factory here. So that requires steel. And it requires planks, which we don't have. We have some planks here, but no forest really anywhere near it. There's a forest there, but we'd need a little bit more to keep machine factories fed. But this requires, yeah, there we go. This requires food and machine parts, so that's a thing to consider. I'm just going through the different towns that we have on the map right now, seeing what exactly we need. This is exactly this. By the way, these will, as the town grows and stuff, these will expand. We have that set up in the, that's with the new update. So they start out with just 2, and as the city grows. Wow, this is a really tiny town. It starts out with a base population of 89. What about this one? This one's 103. Okay. And of course, there's more iron and coal here. 2 iron, 1, 2 coal. So we can get, this is actually a pretty good, decent steel mill to get started. Some food here. And what do you know? Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 next to the food processing plant right there. That's really good. More forest, more crude. Oh, and this one's actually really, really good. Look, we got 2 forests here next to the sawmill, which we can send up to here. 3 forests. Very nice. 4. Okay. Look at that. That's a lot of forests in this area, so we can really crank up. We have another sawmill there. How many can we just have? Is it just 2? 2 to 1, so we can only have 2 forests per thing, per sawmill. 2 and up to there. Yeah, that works. We got another machine parts factory there. A steel mill here. And Tring. I think these are all British English names for towns. That's a goods factory, steel. So we're kind of just like planning ahead. I haven't really taken a good look at them. I kind of set it up early this morning and just paused it. We're starting in 1950, by the way. And I just took a really brief look. It wasn't anything terrible, so I'm like, it's good enough. We're just gonna play with what the game gives us. Ring Chester Le Street. That sounds French. This has construction. It also has planks. It needs fuel. This one here is another town, 1 food and 4 farm. That works great. Over here we do have fuel with food. This is actually pretty interesting. Maybe we can make it like a train line, because you have these two crude here and the refinery. This town needs the fuel, so maybe we can just make a little train line that goes from here down past this guy up to here, and we'll just have one train. It'll pick up stuff, drop it here, head over here, pick up stuff, drop it here, and just do like a kind of pendulum thing. That might be interesting to try out. That'd be maybe a bit cheaper than having 2 trains, one going like that and one going like that. Bronzestone, we already said it requires the food, so that's all well and done and set up. And this is actually really, really easy, so we might actually start with Bronzestone. Yeah, that might be a good area to start out. Harpenden requires goods and machine parts. There's some crude here and there. Where was the crude we were talking about before there? So there's another set here that we can get to. Anywhere to send the oil to? There is a doohickey right there, a fuel thing. Next to Carterton. Berwick Ponded Tweed. Berwick want Tweed, that's a nice name. Then we have Norton on Derwent, which is actually really good because we have the quarry here and a construction materials plant right there. That's really good. Machines factory. We do have the planks here. You have a forest. We have 2 forests right there that we can feed into that. And we have a steel mill. We have a steel mill here, but limited access to other stuff. This is going to be a really tough map, actually. Just thinking about it, with all this that's all over the place. Wow. And now we're here in the corner. There's a tools factory, chemicals, oil refinery, some crude, planks. Okay. Okay, it looks pretty good. We're starting out with a $30 million loan. And can we borrow more? I think we can borrow up to a maximum of 100 mil. Yes. So we're not going to do that right away. I would prefer to not have to deal with interest on loan. It's a pretty good town. I think we will start with Bronzestone. Get it some food. That's the plan. We'll get Bronzestone started. It also requires brick. You require food and brick too, so... Where was that? It was here, wasn't it? Is there any other... There's a brick maker there, but there's no quarry anywhere nearby. Not that I can see. So the closest source to bricks would be this guy. Unless I take this and ship it all the way up here. This requires bricks and food, so we can definitely make food here and send it down to here. And then, is there a quarry over here? No. I mean, it's possible. If we do like a cargo connection from here to there up through to this city, we'll do like a train line. It's going to be expensive. But move the rock down across over to, or all the way up to here. Make the bricks, send the bricks down back to here and here. Meanwhile, this is making food. Send it over to here. And then we will set up a train line going from that to that. And then we have the fuel, which we can send up to here. This guy requires bricks as well. Well, now. Interesting. And there's also, it requires tools. And tools isn't too big of a problem. Right? Yeah, there's forests everywhere, so we can feed that to here. Okay. East town requires fuel. No, we only have the one town, so we'll hold off on the fuel a little bit. Let's start out with the food production. And I did add a couple of mods to the game. Not much. It's basically just a change to a couple of the roads. So some of the roads have like a bus zone and a truck zone for parking stuff. There's medium, large, and extra large. And then I did put like a better roundabouts mod, but it's not showing up at the moment. I think we're a little bit too early in the year. It might show up in the 60s or something. And there's a couple of new buildings. So I added some stops. And so like a bus and tram terminal, bus and tram station, a couple of those, a Greyhound station. And then there are these things which are just slightly better depots, because the base game depot is absolutely atrocious. They're terrible, and vehicles get stuck in them and they get jammed up and you can't move around, and it's absolutely horrible. So hopefully the mods are not gonna break the game. Let's cancel that. And there's a number of different things here. There's even like a truck parking, which I'm not sure what that is. Large 10 lanes truck parking. Connector type city or country. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing that is the road that connects to it. Okay. Well, now we need to get food from here to there, and the rest of the stuff we need to get it to here as well. Although I think we can just start with the one. I am going to improve the roads. I think we're going to make a ring road, or at least a partial ring road around this. Because I don't want them traveling. I don't want like the heavy industry or whatever going through the inside of the town. And now that I think about it, we should do what we normally do, which is just upgrade the town itself and put some better roads in there. It's going to do a little bit of damage to the town, but it's going to expand really quickly once we get the food there. Okay, so let us go here. Streets, city streets. And these can be a bit expensive. Tram tracks, player ownership, no. Let's go like that. Yes. This is basically, it's going to be a ring road around the city itself. Like that, and then we're going to do a little bit of upgrade. Causing maximum damage to the town itself. And do I want to upgrade the center of town? I kind of do. This road that connects this city, I think we'll either connect it to the top here or through there, because that's like a really strange connect. How about that? We'll just use 2-laners for the center of town for the moment. I mean, we could improve it later. We'll upgrade that and that. And we just 20 million just for road improvements. Crazy. Do we want a bus lane? No. Do we want tram tracks? We do. We kind of do. Don't. Maybe we'll just go with buses instead of trams, and in the future we can upgrade. So we'll just leave this as is. And let's take a look at what we got here. With the country roads. To do some deletion. This is the town road speed limit of 80, speed limit of 100. I don't know if we want a big road like that. No, we'll just go with this. No. That's a really ugly wiggly road from there, so we're gonna fix all of this. We're gonna fix all of it. Don't like how that goes up, but it's fine. We do it kind of sharp. I think we might be able to replace this with a roundabout a little bit later. And then from here, that's one. And that's two. That's for the future. Oh, and I almost forgot. Actually, we can probably straighten that up. Yeah. And then we'll just upgrade these two. And that one. And then later on, once we expand a little bit more, we can get the third one. We just need the first one to get set up. So let's get this first guy here. We need a depot, and let's try out some of these new ones. Small city, medium density, large industry. I think this guy is the large industry. We can probably put this guy somewhere close to here. How close can we put it? It's 40,000 for this guy. So, oh, there we go. And there's no parameters. You know what? I don't want them to, I want them to turn right into this thing. Figure. There's no configuration for it. That's it. Okay. Well, all right. That's fine. Let's close that. And then from here, think just a regular depot. I don't think we need to get fancy with... What is this? This is the medium industry. Okay. Just move it a little bit closer to here, like that. Yeah, we're trying out new things. I don't think I played with these mods before, so it's an interesting thing to try out, test out. We'll see if these modded and things will actually work with the new update. So here we have at least one thing. We need to do a drop-off point, don't we? So let's take a look at the cargo station for the city. We'll do a large, that's the large one. Seriously? What about you? Hey, small city, large, okay, I get it. I was confused for a second, and then there's this guy. I think I want them. This is huge, by the way. Oh, no. Let's give this a shot, playing with the new stuff. Although, yeah, that'll work. Put it there. Do you have configurations? You do not have configuration. What about you? You do not. You're not configurable. So we're gonna have 1, 2, and a third line there for the delivery. So we need a truck unload stop. Somewhere over here, right? Yeah, somewhere over like that. So let's play with the streets. Medium street with a slim truck zone. Can it be just a little guy here somewhere? Not want it that big. Man, how do you make this smaller? I guess we have no choice. Okay. Does that count as a stop? Or do I actually have to put the tram stop in there? We'll find out. I don't see anything to click on there, so let's cancel that. We do need a truck stop there. Gets most of the town except the stuff up there. What if I go like here? Huh, it should have been here then. That will get most of the town. That will get the whole town. Sorry. Did that refund? I didn't. It's fine. We'll put that there. And then we'll put the stop right there. Good enough. Good enough. Go back into the line. We start off with an orange line. This is going to be... What's the name of the town? Brunston. And that's going from here to there. Very nice. And then we'll add another line. And for that, I like to color code and name my lines. If you guys have been watching any of my playthroughs of Transport Fever, you know I like to color code everything and just try to be as neat as possible because it can get complicated, and if something goes wrong, pardon me, it's with a little bit of a cough. If something goes wrong, then you can quickly at a glance know what's going on. I clicked the wrong button. Let's go with a green. I'd go there. And we can mess with the doohickeys here, can't we? This is south. So I can tell it to share all those lines if one line is taken up. Although the split is back here at the back end, so that's going to be interesting how that's going to work out. Is there multiple lines on this guy? Hold on. Sure, do that. And on this side, that will also do it on. Now this line, we're going to tell it to do. There's 10 lines on this bloody thing. By the way, this is one of the best things that they ever did for this game. This particular part of the update is freaking amazing. Okay, so we have our delivery that gets dropped off here, and then we just need to deliver it to there. So we need a delivery line. And I like blue for my delivery. The autosave just popped up. There you go. And again, we'll do the same thing here. And we don't need to do it there, so that's fine. Yeah, look at that. So we just need to add some vehicles to the line. So we need a building, road depot. We'll put the road depot like across from this guy. Over here. What kind of vehicles do we have access to, by the way? Let's find out. Cargo. We do have the Sour Sea, okay. Or Sour Sea, whatever, however you pronounce that. The Opel Blitz is nice, and the Benz are nice. So for food, we would go with the tipper truck. 60 kilometers an hour, capacity of 13 and 5 times loading speed. Whereas over here we have a dump truck, which is also 60 kilometers an hour. That can do 14, but has a 3 times loading speed, so it's a little bit slower loading. What about the side stakes guy? No, it would have to be a Benz or Poland, which is just trash. We're not going to play with that. So our... Wow, I got something stuck in my throat. I apologize, guys. Our choice is between the tipper truck here and the dump truck. The Opel Blitz can carry a little bit more. Emission 71. Emission 70. This carries a little bit less. Let's take a look. Power is 64 kilowatts. This is 74 kilowatts. So it can carry a little bit more. It's just kind of slow at loading. I don't think that's going to be a big issue, though. I think we're fine. I think we'll go with the Opel Blitz dump trucks for the food part there. And how many we'll buy? Let's start with 2. Please. And this is going to be on the orange line. Let's go. Make you orange. And on the wheat. Cool. All right. So let's take a look. If I click on this and click on that, rate is 103. So we need to double that, I think. Because the maximum this guy can do is 200. So let us move another 2 vehicles here. Just mass clone, yes. So now if I click on that, it says rate is 200. So that should be pretty much keeping up with. Some of the trucks might actually have a non-full load going from here to there. We need another set of trucks that goes from here to there, and we need it to be 100, I believe. Yes, because we're only going to be doing 100. These is food. Which it has to be the tarp. We went with the Opal Blitz, didn't we? Yeah, so does carry food? No. That's fine. We'll go with this. What does the purple on this one carry? 11. Let's stick to what we know. Start with 2 of these guys. And this is a green line. We'll make sure our colors are correct. And that's bright. That's obnoxiously bright. Bronston food. So I click that. Rate is 59. So 1 more vehicle. Makes it 89. If I boosted it a little bit more, it's gonna be a little bit over, isn't it? I think for the meantime, we'll stick with that. And then I just need vehicles for the actual dropping off point. So let's buy a couple more of these tarp. We'll buy 2. We'll turn them blue. Da-ba-dee-da-be-da. And put them on the delivery line. If I click now, how much is it moving? 119. So this is a little bit over what we need. Definitely a little bit over. We're definitely going to have to add another one of those farms into this particular network. I'm going to lose a little bit of money on here. But I think what I can actually also do is probably set up a little bus doohickey to go around the town. And actually, maybe we can send the bus up to here. No, I think let's start with this particular and see what happens. Unpause it. And we're gonna go watch this guy. Brum, 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 brum. This is the regular speed, huh? So let's speed it up. Is there like a button for this? There probably is. I just don't know what the button is. Oi, you guys saw that? Sneaky little bugger of a bear. And this, yeah, look at this. This is pretty neat. A little industrial. 14 food. Oh, and you see they split up there and cover all the terminals. So that should actually be pretty neat. Guys, what? You have nothing to deliver because the food has not yet arrived. The wheat has not yet arrived. And there we go. Pretty easy, pretty simple line. Let's close that. And punch in with word now accept. Really, we haven't done anything yet. You know, some of these towns are kind of connected to each other with like really shit roads. So I'm guessing the people are. Which one is Pyeongtaek? This one. Yeah, this one just expanded. Why? 333 because of all the connections. 1, 2, 3 towns connected to it. 4, 5. Does it connect up here? It doesn't connect to that, really. 6. Yeah, man. Okay, so that's kind of crazy. So let's take a look here at how this town is doing. Have you received any food yet? There is wheat here. And there's food here. And there's food there. Perfect. So shit is getting delivered. Well, sorry, excuse me. Food is getting delivered. I know you can see the town is already expanding. The road just got built there. So if I open this, I expect to see some profit, a little bit of profit before we start adding more stuff in. The other issue is that the town doesn't actually require that food, does it? Just 43. Let's pin that real quick and take a look at what's going on here. Producing 64, only 35 shipment, transport 15%. Yeah, this is climbing up. The transport is climbing up. This is ranking up. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like how this is going. Try to keep it small, simple, one step at a time, methodical. We won't get our asses kicked like we did before. Earnings is minus in the negatives, so we need to at least make more money than we're paying on interest, which is not happening anytime soon. The wheat is going up. And the town is growing. So that's a good thing. Anyway, if I pause this, so this town up here, all the way up here, is probably one of our biggest towns, right? Which is our biggest town. Yeah. I wonder, can I put like a train station that goes down super fast through here, through this, pass down up to Brunston? How expensive would that be? Just for passenger and cargo. Well, we'll start with a passenger line first. And that is tempting. That is so tempting to do that. It'd be expensive AF, but it might be worth it money-wise. The way across the map, basically from corner to corner of the map. Yeah, literally corner to corner of the map. What do you guys think? Should we do it? Should we give it a try? We have 17 mil. We can get a little bit more of a loan. You know what I should do? We should do that, but I'm gonna save it. There we go. We're gonna save it. So in case we we royally fuck it up, we can undo, we can revert, we can go back a little bit. I know it's a little bit cheeky, but you know, it's fine. We're just here to have fun with the game. So let's take a look here. We have to upgrade the town itself as well to make sure that people have a way to get to the train station. But buildings, it's going to be a terminal, right? Passenger terminal, passenger terminal. Could do a really long one. 2 tracks. High speed. It's going to be expensive. Oh, these guys do need bricks, so we can actually possibly, if we get the brick, the construction material going, we could possibly send this up to this town. Just trying to see how I'm gonna add this stuff. I think I'm gonna do it from like out in the middle of nowhere and just add a road to it. Like over here, or do I do it from here? Like this. Let's do that. Okay. Let's take a quick look at this. We're gonna go probably under here. Probably go under here, past Carterton, down under south of that farm. Keep going, and then just curve into here. That's the plan. Okay. And this one will also put it out in the middle of nowhere, and we'll add a road to connect. Maybe. Find out how expensive this is going to be. It's mostly flat, so I'm hoping it'll be okay. It's going to be daijoubu. And we will need to put like a route for people to go through, huh? Okay. Probably from up here to there. Yeah, I get it. So I'll put that, and then we'll go for track. High-speed tracks. And do it in one shot. It really is super flat. Brilliant so far for the track. Let's give it a little bit there. Hoping we're far away, enough away from that, because we're going to be adding a few more track lanes there. How close are we? We're like right there. We're going to have to do a little bit of curving. Going to have to do just a little S curve there. And to make sure that the curve is correct. Back up a little bit to here. Let's try that. Curve right, and then we'll curve back up into that. Or we can take it from the other direction, actually. That might be a smarter idea. Four fields will be removed. All right, that's what I was worried about. Do we need this farm? we might actually need this farm. So we're going to have to do it in a different way. Go back to here. Yes. No, I don't like that. See, it's a bit too sharp for that. Okay, I guess we might have to take this one back a little bit. Go back a bit there. And back a bit there. And it looks like it's 300 all the way. 300 all the way across the sky. What does it mean? It's wrong. It's going to require a bit of smoothing. We're just experimenting and having fun with this. Even if we make mistakes, it's fun. Is the snap? That is all snap. That is good. Nice. Okay. Those are tools, buildings, signal, waypoints. I don't think I added any. I did not add any doohickeys to the rail line thing. Now let's do a crossover here. Back to the track. And let's leave a little bit of room. We'll take it from this pillar, this catenary. Double switch that. Come back down here. Then we got to do the same thing. Yes, please. Then we need to put in a rail line in there. So for that, we will put that somewhere over here, somewhere nice and flat. And that's going to be heading this way. No. And that's heading that way. And we'll put Buddy over here. like that. What kind of chains do we have access to? Let's take a look. Let's multiple unit. We have these guys, 125 kilometers an hour. We have diesels, rail bus. If you look here, we have some interesting things. 145, 120. The electrics. The crocodile is, they call it a crocodile. I can see why this is called the crocodile or crocodile. That's 100. That's 90. And that's 125. You know, we didn't need to put high-speed tracks in there, did we? That probably burnt off more money than we should have. It definitely burnt more money than we should have spent on. So if I go back to tools, will I get back cash if I fix this? It doesn't look like it. Damn it. We're probably gonna have to take out to put a train down because it's 7 mil for just the engine part of the train. If I look here, 5 vehicle. Fastest one we have is the 4.4. Yeah, the 4.4 is the fastest thing we have. Actually, what about we don't have diesel trains? Really? We don't have access to diesels? That is bizarre. Passenger. That's 100. That's 100. That's 120. So maybe just having these guys go up and down the line and just keep. How much are these guys? 2 mil for 20 people. Sure, I think that might actually be the better choice. These little zippy little things. So we need to connect this actually. I'll put a street down. We're using these guys. It's so expensive. Just have a line that goes around the city, and we will have to take out a loan. We might actually restart this at that point. Let's add a train line, new line. The train line will be dark purple for the passenger. And here we're going from Dunstan. Down to here. Oh boy, we're gonna have to fix that. Something like that. And then we need to put basically signals on the line. Will probably improve our situation. We're gonna need one going from Really, the train shouldn't right away on this thing. Oh, that's neat. Look at that. Look at the crossing there. That's neat. Didn't know that was a thing. It is a super long track. Are we there yet? Yeah, we're there. We are there. So I'll prevent them from going in. That should be fine, I think. Yeah, that should be fine. So we'll maybe add a couple of trains on that initially. But first, we need a passenger station. And we have a number of these. That's this bus tram large 4-lane bus tram station, 2-lane bus tram station. And we should have, is it this guy? I think it's this guy. A really nice one there. I mean, technically, yeah, let's go with that. And then just the route there. Much more. This guy should cover this area. That's good. Bus stops. That's the word I was looking for. Bus stop. To a bus stop there. And do a bus stop there. And I think over there. Is that there? Okay, so let's make a bus thing. Bus line is going to be red because I usually have bus lines red. That's the wrong one. Oops. Are you Confucian? Seems it wants to do it over here. There you go. And that, and it goes back to the station. Use both the things. Both the things are good. Another line, gonna be red again. Might not use the second one right away. Or we might. I really wanted to go over here. could put waypoints here and let them go around that way. Okay. I see. I see what the issue is. So bear with me a sec here. Still doing this little crazy loop thing there. Meh, it's fine. I guess it goes into this lane and it doesn't know how to get out of it. So we have that. Let's add a bus to that. Passenger vehicles. Let's see what we have. Capacity 8. Capacity 8. 35. Deck seat bus. 35. And that's 50. And that's the Saratusher. I don't know how to pronounce that. I am sorry if I'm mangling however this is pronounced. I apologize. We'll go with one bus for now. Painted red. And we'll put it on line 1. And if we need more stuff afterward. By the way, these guys, it comes in, it slows down when coming in, and then it heads straight out. Perfect. And over here, that's wrong. So we want manage line to be on 2. So it slows down going into the station and then heads straight out. We'll still tell it to use both terminals here. Now we need to do something similar here. And I really don't want to. It's going to be really expensive to upgrade this town, isn't it? Like really, really expensive. Let's try to do it as cheaply as possible. We might need a loan. The other town was just a simple tiny town. It took about 10 million to upgrade the roads for it. So streets. Yes. And there is the loan. Go to 40 mil, an extra 10. Then it should be fine. Now we will have to add other stuff, like maybe a main street to the town. But for now, we'll stick with that. We'll take a large station here. And we'll put it absolutely right next to the train station. Perfect. We'll give it a little bit of room so it's not colliding with anything. Just like that, and then we'll add. I'm not going to do. Am I going to do it? Am I going to add these? I think I will. I think I will. The first one. We're not gonna wait. What happened? We just need a section of that. By the way, where does this read? I think that should be fine. Yeah. And we'll do here. The bus stop. And this covers the rest of the area. Perfect. Let me do something similar here. Line, new line, red. And then the second one. And it does a little thingy there. Nice. And we'll get that going. And we need a road depot as well. Road depot. There you go. That's a really ugly connection. Buy a vehicle. We'll buy one of these. Paint it red, and we'll put it on line 1. If we need more, then we can always add. Like I said, this is just an experiment. We're having a little bit of fun. How much money do I have left? Not that much. Buy vehicles. These guys. How many do I want? How many can I afford? I can only afford 2. Wait. Can I have 3? I can have 3. Should we stick with 2 initially? What was the line color? Dark purple. Dark purple. There we go. Dark purple. Add that. Add it to this line. And you know what? We're going to be watching the train now. Just in time also. Unpause real quick. Check it, choo choo. Yeah, I saw that. It looks like we squished a caribou trying to cross the tracks there. Not a good idea, Mr. Caribou, deer, whatever you were. And yeah, this is a really long track. If we can actually get some passengers on here, we'll make a shit ton of money. Are there any passengers though? That looks like there are. Okay. Only 6. to go through and make sure that the trains are a bit staggered. They're a little bit too close to each other, so they need to be on opposite ends, actually. We'll keep following this. One thing I forgot I should do is pause the date. And really, this is really the best part of this game. Just, you build something, and then you just, hey, what was that? That was something there. How much is that? 251, and we have 20 people on it. Nice. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna pin this. Thank you. And we're gonna pin you. We're gonna stop you. And once this guy gets to the other end of the doohickey, which is gonna take a minute or two, we're gonna unpause this one. We're gonna make him go so that the trains are gonna be on like opposite ends. Hopefully. Just trying to see where the train is. Oh, you're right there. And look at that. Okay, look at all the people there. How many people are waiting at the station? Well, this guy is actually filling up a little bit more. Yeah, look at that. Nice, nice. Give me more people in here. What we really need is to improve the buses then to actually get people to get to the station and back. Picked up. Yeah, we need more people. We need more buses then. And he goes off, and that's got 20. And there's still people. Well, there's the one bird. All right, let's take a look here. 7 people here. 63 here. Oh, all right. Well, let's take a look at this town. We have 26 there. 29. So people do want to move around. We need more money. Let's make another 5 mil. So this line, manage vehicle, clone that. Oh, no. Clone that, yes. And then 5 vehicles, 2 more. Will be red. Go on to line 2. Up here, see, this guy's already making money. Oh, wow. Earnings. Oh, that's because of the loan. That can't be because of the loan, because that would be a negative. Meh. Over here. That line. We only have the one but. So manage. Mass clone. And we might need more. So let's go buy 2 more. Make them red. And put them on number 2. And unpause. Let's see what happens here. We're going to let this run for a little bit for you guys. However, I would like to grab a very quick break. Hold on. We'll put it on this view so you guys can see what's going on. We'll be right back in a couple of minutes, so don't go anywhere. It's just going to be a very quick bathroom run for me, so we'll be right back. We are back. Let me put the cap on the screen here. And it looks like our trains are actually making us a bit of cash. They're both full. This one just is getting into the station, I think, or is that? No, that's the buses. I'm sorry. How many people are waiting? 38. We might be able to afford another train or 2. Let's see. Once these guys arrive, we'll see how much money we're getting out of this. Because yeah, there's 52 waiting there. We're definitely going to need more train. What about that? 55. And there's 10 out of 20 on those buses. That's not cool. 800,000, 800,000 for each one of those trips. There's still 57 people waiting there. 49. Let's pause it for a sec. I want to take a look what's down on this end. That's another 50 on that end. So, manage vehicles. Can I clone? Can I go to 4? Not enough money. These guys are 2 point something mil, right? So I need another couple of mil. like that. Manage vehicles. Loan, please. Not enough money? Eh? $2.7 mil. Derp. Now, can you do it? Yes. That's one train. And that's the other one, which I don't like it going in that direction. We're going to stop that one. Let this guy travel a bit. There are people there. And that should be fine. Go. Said go. There you go. Perfect. And then these are all pinned. Let's open this up and take a look at our balance. All right, well, all that are making me money except for the buses, which is understandable. The buses actually just feed the stations themselves. We got 3 guys going up north and just 1 guy going south. Yeah, the buses are just feeding the train stations, and that's where all the money is coming from. We have 4 trains, all full up to max. We're going to have to pay back that loan because it's going to be a bit crazy. And we're almost maxed out on the food there. Let's take a look. You are at 100%. You are... Click on this one, shipment 63. And why is that? You do have food here. You guys are keeping up with that. What about over here? Okay. And it's going up. 20. 1.2 mil. Yeah, we're just that one line is gonna keep us covered. How many people there? 47. Technically, we can actually add like just more to the trains. Instead of them being 1 unit, we can expand them to be multiple unit trains, and there is profit on that. A nerd for real life form, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, my friend. We are just having a little bit of fun with Transport Fever. We just put a train track, passenger train line going from corner of the map to the other corner of the map. And we're just looking at our profits right now. I don't know if you've ever played this game before, Transport Fever 2. Basically starting at very hard. Well, not a very hard. I played this on very hard. I really sincerely don't recommend you play this on very hard. We're just doing hard difficulty. And I think we're all set for money, mostly. I just need a positive number in my account, and then we can start paying off our debt. Our negatives are not that bad. Our positives are much higher than our negatives. Dropping by for support before YouTube unsubscribes you. I don't understand. Why would YouTube unsubscribe you? Is there something going on with YouTube unsubscribing people? But welcome to the channel. You also stream, right? I did follow you, if I remember correctly. You're also a streamer on YouTube, I think. By the way, I sincerely apologize for the slow mode and the subscriber only mode because of situation with hate bots nowadays. The hate rate bots. It's sadly a necessity for the time being until YouTube gets its shit together and figures out a way to not fuck over its content creators. Yeah, look at that. So each train is giving us a good million. I do stream and a content creator. I'm gonna have to catch you online at some point. Do you stream variety, or are you like a specific game that you? Well, just tell us what games you stream. Do you do face? Are you a VTuber, PNG tuber, or just regular to play? Do you even play games? Are you like a documentary? Tell us. Inquiring Cats wants to know. Because you know what they say. Well, they say curiosity killed the cat, but the truth is satisfaction brought him back. Yeah, this is really good. Although we dropped down a bit, let's repay some of that loan. So we're paying like almost 500,000 per year just interest on that loan. If we can bring it down a little bit, these guys are making us money. And you know what? I'm asking you these questions, and it's slow mode. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. We need more trains on this thing, don't we? How many people? 38. I do movie and video game retrospectives. I'm currently streaming Final Fantasy IV. I do invite other content creators to talk movies, shows, and video games as well. Very nice. I'm going to have to check that up then. I do have you subscribed, so we're gonna, whenever you do stream, hopefully we'll get notification. I'll get the notification. If that happens, sometimes I know with my friends, my other friends that stream YouTube, I'll get the notification that they've started streaming like the next day. But, hey, buddy has started streaming, and I look at it, it's like, wait, that was yesterday. What's going on, YouTube? Pay back a couple more things here. Yeah, I think I was so nervous putting this track in because it's so expensive and so long. But it turns out to be a pretty good idea. There are still people waiting on this track. If I go look at the top line here, sorry, it's kind of hard to see with all these windows. There's also, we definitely need more. Okay, we need more trains. So what I might do is update all these trains to be doubled up. So that is 2.7 times 4 to double up the size of these trains. $1.2 mil. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna double up these trains. Oh, hiccup. I am sorry. Excuse me. But we're just gonna take care of the loan a little bit before we do that. So it's, yeah, let chop down the loan a little bit. It'll make it easier for us to gather enough money to actually expand these trains. So that would be 10.8 mil. If they're 2.7 mil each, two of them would be 5.4, so 10.8. So let's say 11 million. We need 11 million to upgrade all our trains here. Perfect. And we can actually ride a train. Let's go. Let's enjoy the ride, man. It's gonna hide the cat so we can enjoy this ride. Unfortunately, it is the fastest train we have, 125 kilometers an hour. The track can support 300, although we're in the 50s, so maybe I can move the time frame a little bit forward and maybe we can get some bigger trains. Nah, we'll just leave it as is. It's fine. Hey, look, choo-choo. That's right. Hold on. Pause the doing. What I'm going to do, what we can add here, which I haven't played around with. Where's that? Waypoint. Used for rerouting a line can be added a line. Passing trains use their horns. Yeah. Okay, let's put this. Okay, let's wait till we have a little bit of cash. Even they're like, it costs 1,000 to add these. I don't have 1,000. I'm in the negatives. Oops. We'll have it set so whenever a train passes these guys, they'll honk their horn. There. Pause. Right next to this switch. There should be one over here somewhere. That's fine. And there was another crossing right here. Yeah, it is the 1950s, 1952, I think. There we go. So we'll hear the train honking when it goes by the hopefully we'll hear the train honking as it goes over those crossings. I would say chugga chugga choo choo, but these are electric trains. There's no chugga chugga. Here we are, we're coming up on the first one. Nice. Nice. And we should be coming up on the second crossing any second. I think that was placed perfectly. Just as they're crossing the track, they're going to be honking. So, people who are getting flattened by the train, if they decide to jump across the tracks, they're not going to be surprised. They're going to be hit by the train, which is going doot doot. And they can't say that the train came out of nowhere because they had warning. They were warned. That's nice. Back to here. Yeah, from here we're gonna actually hear. Neat. 1.2, 1.2. Yeah, that is very nice profit for us. Very, very nice. Pay some of that loan back. Where are we at? 42 million. We haven't actually done much today on the stream. We set up the food line, which, by the way, why are you? Let me just double check that. You are moving 200. You are producing 200 to here. You are making 100, but you're only shipping 68. Is that what's the green line doing? The green line's doing 110. So that's fine. And the blue line It's also doing 112. And there's no food sitting on the bloody thing. There's no food sitting on the thing. It's being picked up pretty fast over here as well. Is it because the town only wants 61? Let me close this, and if I click on that, okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, it's reaching all, well, it's not reaching these guys. That might be the problem. Why it's not filling up. Meh. Whatever. Where are we cash-wise? Let's keep this open. And keep that open. We're at 42 mil of our loan. People. $106 people. By the way. Just making sure the bus route is good. There's not too many people waiting. It's good. Okay. And a couple more paybacks right there. Perfect. I love it. All right. Let us see. I'm kind of half tempted to splurge. Like all that money we just paid back, taking out another loan and upgrade these trains. It's so tempting. Let's wait until we have 5.4 or so mil, 5.5 mil, if we can get there, and then buy 2 more trains. By the way, I hope you guys can hear the background music. Yeah, definitely buses are not making us any kind of money. I said I was going to save the money, didn't I? I lied. I'm paying back the loan. Just, I guess it kind of bothers me a bit owing that much money. Yeah, it is affecting our profit margin. So if we're making 2 million from the train, like fully 25% of that is going towards paying down the loan. So yeah, we definitely have to, or not paying down the loan, paying the interest on the loan, getting this down will definitely improve our chances. We can save up money and then just get more stuff. Because, you know, more stuff is better stuff. That absolutely makes sense, right? It sure does. Shh, don't argue. Maybe 97 there. And 45 there. We do need 2 more trains. We just need to have 2 more trains. All right, well, let's get a little bit of cash. I don't want to borrow too much. must resist the urge to pay down the loan. Let me just calm down, relax, take a deep breath, let the money build up, get more trains. We'll make more money that way. And by the way, these trains are absolutely adorable. They're cute. We're never getting rid of these trains. We're keeping them, even if I have to like put them, like if later on we have to upgrade, put better trains in, I'll just stuff them in a depot somewhere, because yeah, these guys are just way too cute. After a certain point, these guys have like a lifespan. After a certain point, you can't buy them anymore once the date goes forward. It's the same for pretty much all the vehicles. So yeah, I don't want to lose access to these guys because they're pretty decent. Where are we at? 1.4. It shouldn't take us too long to get 5.4 mil for another 2 trains. Hell, we might even add 2.7 by 1 more, just piecemeal, 1 by 1. I click there, finances. Yeah, look at that profit margin. That is ridiculous. If this was very hard, the cost would be like, the profit margin would be like up here somewhere. Very, very tiny. Very nice. I like it. 80 out of 80 on the tracks. We need definitely more trains. Come on, trains, faster, quicker, more. Do it. .8, 2.3. Next couple of trains coming through. Well, we have to wait for these 2 guys, which are on the long way. Oop, hey, there's an autosave. Good thing. Autosaves are good, even though it pauses the game and startles me. I always think that my game is going to crash. But no, we're doing good. I hope you guys can hear the background music, right? If it's too quiet, I can up it a little bit. Let me know. Even if you're watching the VOD in the future, let me know if you can hear the music correctly. It's important here. 2.7, 2.4, it went down. Next train will put us over. Hopefully, as our profits get eaten away. 2.9, that's what I want. Manage vehicle. And we're just going to clone the 1 for the moment. It's going to be this guy. Let's set this up properly. So that's train 1. Let's go. And yeah, sometimes I can just sit here for hours just watching little tiny train things go by. And other vehicles, of course. There are 32 people here. And all our trains are full. I love to see that. I love to see that. Eventually we'll get one of those crazy trains that hold like 160 people and goes like 300 kilometers an hour. We might actually be able to hit 300 kilometers an hour on this thing. Once we get there, though. Those trains are expensive, like 80 million for just the train. We will need a thick train. And we actually have emptied out this sector. Very nice. Let me pin that. Just want to be careful because I don't want to overdo it. Put that there. Yeah, 1.2, 1.2. This one should be at 1.2 per train. It's okay. Taking a look at the bus route here, it looks fine. 15 people, that's fine. That's okay. I think this stream is just going to be these trains. No, we'll go do something else. As soon as I get enough for another little batch here, then we'll start looking at other stuff. Five trains might actually be enough for this. No, it's not. We need more trains. That just filled up and leaving. That's heading north. And these guys are heading south. Make sure that's double slip. 0.97. Give us a little bit more. Actually, a little bit more. So we got 4 trains heading down into Braunston. 2.5. We just need one more train and we can continue doing what we were doing. Very, very close to it. We still have to pause. There we go. Manage vehicles. One more train. Train number 6. Need you to turn around, maybe? I messed up. All right, keep going then. It's fine. He'll be fine. I wanted him to come down here and flip over, but that guy was already in the lane. Meh. Let's close all of those. And take a look at the town. Has this town grown? Where are we at? 271 out of 122. So that's not too shabby. And yeah, you get the people driving up here and then they get to this part, which is kind of crap. Okay, so we have food here. What I need to do is head over to here and get started on some of the stuff. Norton on Derwent wants a lot of shit. Which, by the way, over here they also want bricks. So do I start by delivering? I said I wanted to do cargo line through here, didn't I? I did. To ship the stone from the quarry all the way up to here. And that is troublesome. Bruh. I guess we should just get the bricks done here and then have them delivered down to Eshel and then get some kind of thing going on between the two towns. That actually sounds like a great idea. And then later on we can add a train line, a cargo line through here. All right, let's do that. Let's start off here. We're gonna have to fix some of these roads because look at this wiggly shit here. Can you believe this wiggly shit? No. So I start out road, country road. I'm gonna give you a nice road. It's gonna be a very nice road starting off from here. By the way, what kind of roads do I have here? We didn't get fancy, did we? We did not. Okay, just the 80 kilo. I don't think we have vehicles that go over 8. So you stop that. Stop being silly. Get a silly road like that. Cool. Buildings. Station. Yeah, we'll use these guys. We'll use these new guys. It's one. Hold on, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna send the bricks down here? Because we're gonna have trucks going up and then they're gonna come back empty. Do I send them all the way back down here? That doesn't make too much sense because they're gonna fly all the way up back here empty. Then what? Have them delivered to here and then a delivery line to there? So you do a cargo line from there to there. From here down to there. Just a very simple cargo line. All right. We might try that and then just, it doesn't have to be high speed or anything. We can just do low speed. No catenaries. We'll put a diesel train on there to carry the stuff down to here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So yes, we'll just do just a regular truck route from here and then finish the rest of it. Like so. So it's gonna be a new line, orange. Make sure they're using all the terminals, and we'll put vehicles on that in a second. And then train line, train station building. We want a cargo terminal. Standard, no catenaries. We'll still leave it at 320 meters. Yeah, like that. There you go. That's one side. And it doesn't matter the angle because low speed. We're here. Oh, look, what is that? What is going on here? I don't like that. We're gonna pause it for a sec because I think I need to do some improvements to the tab. Something. Look at this. What is this bullshit? It's not flat, definitely. Let's add some road. We'll stick with, yeah. Just gonna do small roads. Like that. Yes. Straight. There we go. So at least I can do a little bit of a loop-de-loop if I put in a bus thing here. And we have to connect the towns, so we actually will need to put a road here between the towns. We'll put like, ay caramba, look at this shit. All right, bear with me a sec while I fix it. Can't have this bullshit. Yeah, what was that unnecessary little S curve? It's not like it's flat. There's nothing unless they were dodging that rock and tree. It's fucking bullshit. All right, over here. So we're gonna do nice big road down to there, and we will use this guy. We'll do this curvy road. Wait, no. That country road. Yeah, that's the right one. 5 million. All because there's a freaking. Why? Why is that costing 3 million? Advance that. And here. Not enough money for that. Weighing out 606,000 for that. You know what? Yes, we'll do that, and then the rest of the town we'll figure it out. But at the very least, there is a very nice connection between these two towns, and people will definitely use that. Definitely, for sure. We might have to take out a loan to actually complete some of this shit. All right, we'll let it run for a little bit longer. We'll make a little bit of cash here. I do not want to take a loan. The thing I will do is I'll keep both these stations up. So I can see how they're doing. Also, might as well. 112 out of 120. All right, that's not too bad. Chain is going to be like so. I want to get it as close as possible to here. 640,000. Train, do you feel like connecting to the road? It's connecting like that. Because the depot is going to have to be here. Building. Cargo, medium city. So now if I put the train here, it should reach the depot. Nice. Okay. It does. It does. Okay. Just waiting for the next little train to come in to give us some cash so I can. There. Tracks. We're going to go with low speed tracks. No catenary. Because we don't need them. Oh, I forgot to reconnect these guys. I'll reconnect them in a second. Ah, damn it. Didn't notice that it had turned it into a bridge. That's fine. No, it's actually not fine. It's not fine. Fuck this shit. Actually, it's not fun. A bit. And let's try this again. What is this wonkiness that you are doing over here? Game. That's just like floating in the air like magic. Okay, no, we don't want that. That was what we had before. And then there's this guy. That. How close can we get it without it? Yeah, all right. That looks good to me. And that's perfect. There's still a little bit of wonkiness to it. That's fine. I didn't spend too much time arguing with the bloody. Is that good? That is good. Okay. And then over here. That works for me. Over here. Perfect. Just like that. We'll make that a double split. Let's add some signals. The doohickey first. Let's add the doohickey first. That's the technical name for it, the doohickey. In case you're wondering. Double switch there. Like that. Building. Thank you, sir. And then we can add some signals. Before entering the station, there should be a signal. Put some over here. Some there. It's not a big bag, so really. And then one at the entrance here. So we have a number of lines. We need a line from here to there. We need a line from here to here. We need a line from here as a delivery into the town. And then we need another line that is a delivery. Oh, okay. So we're gonna just go through the center of town and deliver the stuff back here and then head all the way back empty. No, they're not going to head back empty because they're going to have food with them. Perfect. Okay. I get it. I am so smart. But let's start working on these lines. You don't require brick, but you do need food. How much food do you need? Not that many, so we're not going to bother with that. We're not going to fuss too much about it. Let's get some lines down. New line. We already have the stone line that goes from here to there. All right, we already set that up. So we need a cargo line. New line. What color should we do? Yellow. Oop. Yellow. Yes, let's do yellow. Eccleshall. Is that how you pronounce it? Eccleshall? I think so. Go. And straight out. Perfect. Use both terminals, thank you. This end, it should be number 2. Yeah, so they slow down coming into the station, but they have a straight run out. And use both terminals. And then, we did say this is in contact with that. It is. Where are the bricks? The bricks are all here. This guy reaches. What about that guy? That guy definitely reaches it. So I think we're good for this particular town, unless. Hey, Cash, how you doing? Meow, man. Sorry for the subscriber only mode and the slow mode. So all we need to do is get a line from here over to here, over to there, and we might need to increase the delivery to keep up, and we might actually need to add some of these farms. By the way, I have these disconnected, so I should connect them again. Fruit. These guys. There we go. This is probably going to have to be a roundabout at some point. Did I forget anything? No, it's all good. So new line, this is going to be a transfer line. I'm going to go green, dark green for the transfer line. There. Actually, we will need to have a delivery line set up on this side of town because there's food, right? Yeah, the food needs to be delivered also. So let me put in building. Where would be a good spot to drop these off here? That reaches pretty much everywhere. Street. One of these guys. It's going to be a small street, right? Yeah. Add that there. That's perfect. It's a little bus thing here. Or not bus thing, but the, you know what I mean. Building. Station. There you go. So we will need a delivery. Just so that the food can get delivered. New line. Delivery line. So what is up with the slow mode crap? There has been, well, you're aware of the hate rate bot stuff that is happening or was happening on Twitch, right? I mean, I forgot to put this back on. That is actually come to YouTube as well. So a lot, if not most, of YouTube streamers are going into subscribe only mode and slow mode. Just to deal with the fucking bots. That's what it is, basically. Some of the really big streamers actually have like 5 days. You have to be subscribed for 5 days or more to be able to type in chat. So I only have it set for 10 minutes. There's one streamer I know that has it set for 2 weeks. Bloody 2 fucking weeks you have to be subscribed before you can actually send the message in chat. There we go. You're gonna have to add vehicles to all of that as well. I think all those lines are connected. As that's heading here, that's already got a delivery line. So vehicles. A doohickey here. So I apologize for that, but it's unfortunately necessary. Let's put in buy some vehicles. By the way, did I set that up correct? I did. Buy vehicles. Cargo, and we are picking up rock, aren't we? So we can go with the dump truck. We can go with a dump truck. Let's get 2 dump trucks. And I can't afford that. Unpause, let the money roll in a little bit. The lines are there. We have a very nice, I just kind of went berserk a little bit at the start, and I was like, you know what? I noticed that this town here was growing like super, super fast because it's just connected to all the other towns. And I had initially started working on this side of the map. I set up just a quick little food thing, which you can see if I do this. A little bit of food to here and then delivered. And then I noticed the other town was doing really good. So I was like, you know what would happen if I set a really long passenger train line here? And you know what? It's working great. Actually, let me show you. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. It's making us tons and tons of money. So now that I think I spent like 2 hours of the stream just on that freaking line there, watching the trains. So now we're going to set up a little bit of a cargo line here so we can get bricks delivered down to Eccleshall. And then it'll deliver bricks to Bronston, and Bronston has food, so it can deliver food over to Eccleshall as well. Eventually, what I want to do is set up this fuel refinery up to Chesterless Street, and we're going to have to add more wheat to the food farm. But yeah, fuel. Is there anything else that needs fuel? This guy needs brick. Anything that needs fuel here? You kind of need fuel. That's a big issue. You need fuel. Ah. Okay. And you kind of need fuel. Not that much. Definitely need fuel all the way up here because these guys are definitely need fuel. So that's a consideration. That's for the future, though. Let us pause. We have 1.4 mil. That should get us a few vehicles. But what was I saying? What was I doing? We were doing the dump truck, right? Let's start with 2. Buy 2 of those. They should be orange. You should be orange. And we're going to put that on Norton Stone. And then we're going to look, what is delivery rate? 70. 70 is kind of crappy. Let's check. How many bricks do you need? How many bricks do you want? 48. That's going to grow. And you're 86. So we're going to need about 200, actually. Actually, we're going to need 200. So Norton Stone, manage vehicle. Let's double that for the moment. That puts it at 140. Not enough money. Let's build up a little bit of cash. I could take out a loan if I wanted to. And yeah, as you can see, it's already picking stuff up. Let's actually take that freaking loan up to 50. We'll get that sorted. Don't worry. So 2 more vehicles. Manage. Yes. That puts us at 200. That's where I wanted to be. Cool. So now for a train, that goes by vehicle. We're gonna go with a diesel, I think. Definitely. What? Why? Why is there no diesels? That I saw that before, right? I mean, I could. Let's check how much cargo can I. What's the biggest cargo thing for bricks? Is 120. Electrical. Do I have a train that does 120? Which is this guy, 125. But this guy is like 7 mil for 7 million. That's 145. Flying Scotsman's 120, and that is 6.2 million. This is 90, and that's 100. Flying Scotsman. How much power and factive effort does it have? It's 1655 and 135. Versus this one's 18 and 138. This is more expensive, 1.1 mil per year. Versus, I mean, it's only slightly cheaper. Let's add that. We'll go with the, no, this was a yellow line, right? Yellow, 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 cargo. Flat stake. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's gonna have to be 3, right? Because I can't afford more. Put you on that line. I really hope I know what I'm doing. And then we're gonna need a route, like a long route between these two guys. I need a delivery line. We'll put a building. I was gonna use that building, but it's a bit too far off. How are you doing, Cash? By the way, have you tried the new stuff on Star Trek Online? You managed to get Blue Shift done. Buy vehicles. These have to be tarps. So 2 for the delivery line. And then I need more for the transfer line, which I don't have the cash. Okay, we're gonna borrow a little bit more. I'm sorry. Let's go like this. Where are we at? Another 2 million. Ouch. Bye. Yesterday evening. How many of these trucks can I buy? Let's start with 2. And you should be dark green. Transfer line. Now, if we take a look, Echo Delivery is doing 174. That's a lot. That should be fine. But this guy, transfer rate is 10 and 15 minutes. So definitely. Yes, that puts us at 19. Another 4, that's 39. I don't think we can clone Anakin. No. Can I clone just 2? 10 vehicles brings us up to 49. Can I do it again? One more time. Not enough money. All right. Go on to... No, you guys are all there already. So if I head over here real quick and check this delivery line, you are at 127. Okay, I think that is good. Ooh, we're gonna watch the train go. Where's the train? Chug, chug. This actually is a chug. We actually can't chug. Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, choo choo. Let's go. You are heading the right way. Okay, perfect. Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, choo choo. And it's like ups and downs. It's like a freaking roller coaster. And there's already some construction bricks. Just 3. Oh, okay, that's fine. There'll be more. There'll be more. Deliver those 3 for now. And off you go. I should tell it to pause, right? Have it stop at the station for a few seconds, or should I just let it go? I think I'll just let it go. Let it do its thing. Check it, check it, check it, check it, choo choo. And even more bricks. Not quite full yet. The Flying Scotsman. How much money are you going to get for this? 426. That's actually pretty good. But basically cut that in half because it's traveling back halfway empty. Let's take a look at this. Shipment 100. Because this needs to level up. Once this levels up, then over here. You should be receiving some bricks. You are. And the transfer is actually carrying bricks and food back and forth. Perfect. Perfect. It's in the negatives at the moment, but that will change very quickly. Very nice. Very, very nice. So that what we need to monitor then is this guy or this guy. This guy is what we need to monitor. Consumers. 100%. No, they want more than that. You gotta push that. Those are rookie numbers. Overview. Should probably put a storage thing on this, right? How much money do I have? Configure. Cargo buildings. Let's put like a really small one. We don't need that much, do we? No, we don't. So let's put that there. And I think we'll put one here as well. Not that I don't think we need one here, but you are doing pretty well. And pause. And with these, unfortunately, we can't add storage to it. Huh. It's okay. It's all good. And there's our autosave. Let's close these down. And take a look at the lines. Flying Scotsman is not making us a lot of money, neither is the transfer line, but goddamn is the passenger line making us tons of money. Although it seems to have cooled down a bit. I maybe shouldn't have put 6 trains on it. I think maybe 5 trains should have been fine for there. Wheat is doing good. Food line is mostly profitable. That delivery line is actually making us a little bit of money. That's interesting. So are these buses. This delivery not quite yet. I guess we're waiting for them to get back with the food. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's just jumped up. Once these guys get like really rolling, that's going to be shit tons of money. And here we go. Look at that. That is money as well. As long as there's more blue numbers and bigger blue numbers than there are red numbers, I am happy. We are doing really, really good. By the way, can you hear the music playing? Is it too quiet? Should I raise the volume of the music? $623. So it's 300,000 basically. It's half that. This is so good. Am I using everything? Manage. I am not. There we go. So now they should actually use the whole thing. Oh, I wanted to keep that up. And technically, I should repay that, but barely. Okay, let me turn that up then. Just adjust it for myself so it's still at the same volume, because I hear it at a different volume from what the stream hears it. How is that? I will, you know what? After the stream, Travis, I will set you up with a. I'll see if I can set you up to bypass that 1 minute, 1 minute slow mode. I haven't really had any problems with the bots, but they are everywhere and they're random. I have seen them on Augie's stream popping in there. So Augie's done the pretty much the exact same thing. He's put it into subscriber mode and slow mode and stuff just to, deal with those bots. I think I'll set it up. Don't worry. I'll take a look at what is required. No, suddenly I turn around and we had like 2 million. I'll take a look at look at that. 7 million made. And tickets, and then maintenance of the track, maintenance of infrastructure. It comes up to about 2.5 mil profit. This train is actually sucking our profits down a little bit, but that's fine. We'll go to this line chart. Like, look at that profit margins there. Those are kind of crazy. Some years are better than others. You can ride these trains again, I think. I love these little guys. They're so amazing. Getting a bit rusty, but amazing. So you see, I have it set up so the whistle stop is right as the train is crossing the road right there. So as people are, if they jump the tracks or whatever, they're not going to be surprised, because the train, as it's crossing the track, it's going to whistle at them, so they know that they're being hit by the train. It's not a surprise or anything like that. And this one's only 10. Yeah, seems we've lost some passengers a little bit, because you know what? I might actually remove one of those trains on that line. We'll park it. Let's see how many. If we fill up here, we should be good. And if not, I need to reduce the number of trains on the track. Is there a train here? No, okay, we'll just wait for this guy to pass. And then we'll tell them to go back. How many people are here? 22. And 80 out of, yeah. We're losing a little bit of money. So you, where is the thing? It's right there. Why don't you go back to the depot, please? That's train number 2. Good. So hopefully that'll improve our profit here. I can look at this town. Oh, look at that. 52 food and 50 something. How is our food production? Maxed out because we need more. We need more. It's going to pay that down a little bit, bring us back down to reasonable amounts of interest pay. And we will connect one of these other wheat farms. We're probably going to have to upgrade some of these roads here. By the way, are people using these roads? Harry Mason. You know what? I want to follow Harry Mason and his whatever that is. Nice. Okay, Harry, where are you going? Gonna honk at them. It's a Volkswagen Bug. Yeah, it's a Volkswagen. One of those old Volkswagen vans, minivans, whatever they're called. And there's definitely more of them, and they're all multicolored, and that's cool. I think for the next stream, we'll probably push it up to Chester Van. Oh, okay. Is that what they're called? I think we'll push it up to 1960s. Oh, we got some sidewalk now, so we're in town. Look at the bugs. Nice yellow bug. Yellow punch buggy. Where are you going? Are you going? Where do you live? Ah, you went up. Okay, that's good. Harry Mason. How is this looking? This looks fantastic. Yeah. A little bit more cash. We're going to pause it. And we're going to add these. We're going to have to expand the road. This should be fine. This little guy here should be fine, I think, but this here, street, country road, let's make it a little bit bigger. We just nailed whatever that was. And I built that, so I might as well just expand that. That is already upgraded. So all we need is a small industrial thing. I do have a couple of mods installed, not that many. It's basically just a few things. That actually, we'll just stick that down here. It's fine. It's fine. It can go here. And then we'll do a wheat 2 to here. We're going to have to double this guy up, and then, yeah, all that fun stuff. A line, new line, orange. Here, I'm hesitating. I don't want to overload that. make sure that it uses all the terminals. And then let's buy a couple of dump trucks. We were using the dump trucks, right? Orange, and we two. I click on this. How much are you? We're gonna need more. We definitely need more. Clone. Clone again. Not enough money. Rawr. Unpause. Let it go. Keep going. They're not gonna borrow. We're actually trying to get rid of our debt. You have like farms around you, don't you? So we can technically make some food over here as well. Come on. Where is my money? I click on this, 200, 0% transported. They're just about to get there. That's fine. That means this guy can just pick it up a little bit, maybe. Yes, it's starting to pick up over 100. I need you guys to improve that. There we go. Yeah, good stuff. The green line needs to be improved to handle that. But first of all, can I add not enough money? How much are these trucks, by the way? Just so I know, 253 quarter of a mil per truck. That brings us to 172, so one more truck. And that's almost 200, because that makes 200. And this is a 2 for, or 2 goes into 1. So this line, this is going to be 200. It's going to reach 200. So this guy needs to be improved. How much do I have? I need 750. That will do it. That puts it at 200 for that. The food delivery might need a bit extra, but the transfer line is definitely going to need more. Yeah. I mean, we could just add a train line between the two of them. Oh, man. And that is a lot of bricks. Pause. You. Manage vehicle. If we edit, how much is the... Very expensive. Add one more. That puts it up to 52. We're still in good there. Modify that. Just add an extra. We're going to have to really expand that train. We're going to have to make it super large. So save up our money to expand the brick trade. The brick train. Because that is actually producing 400 and shipping 300. which is ridiculous. Yeah, 300. So we need to add a little bit more to that. And yeah. There's no downside to this. The more I add to this train, the more money it makes me. Maybe a bus route that goes around town. Did I set that up? I did not. So we need to set up a bus route that goes around town, and then maybe a bus that goes over to here. That would actually be a genius idea. Where's the train? Let's add another one. Yellow. Add. We're at 65. Modify. Thank you, train. Now, if I just, yeah, it's making me cash. It's making me tons of cash. Whatever. If I look at the line and check the finances, yeah, it's not that super profitable. It's because it is just picking up from there, and we're not delivering to here. I could move the food up, some more food, since we have a little bit more, but it's not much food that it requires, so it's not gonna help me that much. Take a look at the train now. How much money are we gonna get from 65? 1 million, like I said. So this train is basically making a profit of 500,000. To add 2 more, almost. It's a 91 capacity. Just 1 more. Now we can add the other. And now we have like 7 things on it. By the way, we are still at good. So it's not slowing the train too much, but we're carrying 91. Very nice. How much brick do we have? Yeah, this will definitely deal with. If I go here, 232. How much are we making? 300. You are making 177. Okay, so we need to buff this a little bit. 82. Manage vehicles. We'll add 2 more vehicles to the line if we have the cash. We do. And maybe 2 more again. Yes. So if I look at this, it's 115 transfer rate. That should be a little bit easier to stomach. Now you are at, oof, wow. Not everything is being shipped, so we're gonna have to look at that. Where is the bottleneck? You are at 215 for the food delivery to here. You are 209. You are 190. 189. I mean, it's not that bad that there's a little bit sitting there, but I think I need 1 more. And that puts me at 260. A little bit over. So lose that, a little bit of cash for that. These guys are back up. Hmm. Manage. Yes, double that. That's where the bottleneck is. 214. That should hopefully deal with it. I hope so. I hope that'll fix that little bit of lag. If I come down here. Yeah. Okay. It still needs more. Because that's about on that side. And yeah, that it needs to be 200. Or they need to be spread out a bit better. But yeah, man, the money this track is making me is kind of ridiculous. What about you? Where's the train? We're waiting for it to get back. That's right. How much is at the station? 159, 160. Shipment has improved. So if I look at the train itself, what are we looking at now? 1.49, so $1.5 million for that. And that is cash. That is money in the bank, which I should use it to pay back the bank. Lol. Over here, ooh, and it's leveling up. Okay, very nice. More transport, more shipping. What is up with a very hard difficulty? We're playing it on hard now, and as you can see, it's not that terribly difficult. But once you put it on very hard, it just becomes stupid difficult. It definitely needs a balance pass for that particular difficulty. It needs a little bit more delivery, huh? For the food as well as the bricks. That is okay. You are at 60 out of 90 and 68. What about you? Okay, so it opened up to 300 there, but we're still not shipping enough. That's fine. Manage. Four more vehicles. I don't want to overload this. And let's see, we're at 150. Let's see what that gets us. If that will improve our rate a bit. Get us up over 200 here and get the transport up to 100%. That would be absolutely perfect. Yeah, okay, transport is kicking up. Production is kicking up. I just need the shipment to kick up a little bit. Which is going to be delayed because, yeah, this long here. But we're making money. We're paying our loans. It's all really good. Oh wow, look at this, 9 million. So our costs haven't really gone up that much. Maintenance, yeah, vehicle maintenance hasn't gone up by much, but the profit is skyrocketing. I love it. Road, it's a little bit up and down still. Over here, it's doing good. 166. I don't want to expand the train more than that because I don't want it running empty. But because that, look at, we're almost at the perfect rate here. So this should, yeah, once this train arrives, this should actually jump up like crazy. Hopefully. Let's watch it. And we can watch the train as well. Choo-choo. Hey, look at the van. Careful, man. Don't get hit by the Flying Scotsman. The transport jumped up a bit. The shipment is still low. So the bottleneck is... Where's the bottleneck? Well, we're kind of limited here anyways. I don't want to go up to 400 yet. Because we're not even we're not even delivering the 300. This is all right for the most part. These guys are just out of range of the delivery. That's a shame. Look at this. Okay, so you need machine parts, and so this town has definitely grown a little bit more. Food is okay. I think shipment is still an issue. Why is that still an issue? By the way, tram lines are doing, not tram lines, bus lines. Oh, wow, look at that. Everything, almost everything. Even the buses are making me a little bit of money. That is good. That is very, very good. And the Flying Scotsman is our highest earner. Well, no, the trains are kind of flipping back and forth between them. But that's very nice. I'm kind of worried about adding. I guess we will have to put some kind of train line between here. That was the intention anyways, to have like connect a train line all the way up through here. Although now we have like roads and shit here, so it might be a bit difficult. Want to do the fuel line as well. Look at the money we're making. Where are we at the loan? We're down to 30 mil on the loan. So that's where we started off at, with a 30 mil loan. But it was like, we were positive 30. So we're getting there. This is absolutely fantastic. This is doing so well. So we are probably going to call it here for the night. We've been streaming for a little bit over 3 hours. Yeah, we're definitely a little bit over. Now, let me pause that and save the game. Perfect. Alrighty, guys. Hope you've enjoyed yourself for the past few hours while we've been streaming Transport Fever 2. We're going to be streaming this again in the not too distant future. Not tomorrow, but in a few days. Definitely liking this map. It's doing really, really well. There's hard difficulty, and I'm trying to be careful not to just nuke myself like I've done before in the previous map. If you enjoyed yourself tonight, hit that thumbs up button. Give us a like. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down button. It lets me know how I'm doing. Subscribe so you will always get notified whenever I upload a new video or start streaming. And maybe you can consider supporting the channel by hitting that Patreon. The link to that is below, and there are multiple buttons everywhere on the thing. Cash, thank you for showing up, my friend. I hope you're having yourself a good evening, and I'll probably be seeing who's streaming Star Trek Online or whatnot, and see what's going on in that regards. Have yourselves all a good night, guys. I will catch up with you very soon. This is the Sarcasm Detector signing out. Good night, everyone.